Hi guys, Lord Al in the shed. Been busy, mate, been busy. So where can I start? Well, obviously I've got the trains running in the background. I suppose that's overpowering the sound system, but anyway, you'd rather see trains than me talking. But what I've done is created all this car park end. Like I say in the film, it's about 98% finished, and I've got touch-ups to do. Okay, so without waffling, we better get stuck into the film, and then it comes self-explanatory. Now there's part one where I start the beginning of it, and then there's part two where I've done it. Part 3 I'll show you where the parts come from. Part 4 is the final reveal of what's to come. Okay, so it's quite a simple film really, but you'll understand when you get to see it. I'm trying to create something that's got a touch of wow factor, but I don't want to overdo it. I thought somebody derailed, but it wasn't. But you can overdo things, can't you? See the light change there because the sun went. Not seen it. Oh my God! And you'll see. I'm loving this. You'll get to see this in close up. I'm loving it. I can't wait for the final outcome of it. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into the film and take it from there. Cheers guys. I suppose I better start this update by showing you where I'm up to, because I'm moving on and we're not filming it. I'm just concentrating on doing what I'm doing. As you can see, I've painted these steps there. Okay, done an aluminium foot plates with yellow handles. Put the ends on. I've got some fencing, but I'm waiting for more fencing to come. Now, what I've done here on this building is put a row of fencing along there, but I'm not happy with this. I think this will change to a stone walling. But that's how you go along. You create something, and if you're not happy, you change it, don't you? Here's some of the bits I've got, believe it or not, from last Christmas. Here's something I'd like to show you guys. Oh my God, this is fabulous. I'm really happy about this here. Let me show you this. Let me zoom in. And the quality on this thing is unbelievable. Yes, it's from Knock, and you end up paying for it, don't you? But the quality on that, honest to God, with the secretary sitting on the desk. This is things to come, guys. Absolutely things to come. I've got some businessmen for more things to come. I've got some. Where are we now? The zoom out. Keep forgetting to zoom out. But yeah, I've got some businessmen from the Bachman collection. That'll come to fruition again. I got these here, poppies and flowers. I got them from Getz last year, 24, daft as it may seem. And the coloured grass, that's to do this area in the end. I've got some cameras to put up around the place. I think there's half a dozen in there. These trees will come to fruition. I'm buying things and doing things as we go along. As you see on the platform, the benches have gone in now, they're painted. Yeah. Can't see them that well from this side, but I've got a row of benches in there anyway. So let's move down. Just move my chair, hang on a sec. Now I'm in the process of creating the car park down here, and I got this kit off Fowler. It's a lovely little kit. Comes like that, you know, it comes all painted. Obviously you got to do it. And I got a base, but I don't think this is going to happen, all this base. I don't think. But what I did buy in my model shop, again, it was another kit of bicycle sheds, and another kit with bicycles. So I've got so much stuff lying about here, I can't get to the cameras. But there you go with the ramp I was on about. I created this ramp for disabled people, and the guy's on the scooter, I painted him up, as you can see. He's come out quite well. But I'm waiting on safety fencing on that, and more fencing to go down the side of here. But I'm working on I'm just putting in yesterday. I started yesterday on the fencing going round here. Okay, and I've only got up to there at the moment. I've got more fencing to finish that off. Then I can start laying the road, which will control the amount of area I've got there, but I need safety barriers and everything, and then I can create the car park. But obviously I'm still waiting on a load of stuff, and there's a new bridge coming. I don't know why I moved. I moved it for some. There's a new bridge coming, and that should be a lovely little project to build. But basically that's where I'm up to on Monday morning. So I've got stuff laid out here everywhere. So we're moving on slowly. I put, 3 or 4 hours most days, most afternoons in here. So we're getting there, coming along slowly. Right, for me, it could be tomorrow. For you, it's a few seconds. So bye for now. Well, there we go. I can't remember where I'm up to in the last film. So anyway, roadway's in, well, partially. The fencing is done, as you can see. When I get this camera working right for me. Put an entrance in there. Get your ticket. Put the ticket in there, and I've done the fencing down there and the pavement all the way to the end. Coming back, I've done the pavement up to there. Now there's another item that's coming in the post tomorrow to finish this section off, but I still need a couple of items to go in here. But this is where I'm up to. And the bridge has arrived to replace this here. This bridge is coming out. There's a brand new bridge going in there. I've just actually undercoated it, so that'll dry overnight, and then I can get stuck into it, doing all the highlights on it. But that's where we're up to on what is it? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday we are now, 16th. And I'm waiting on West Hill Wagon Works to send me some components I've ordered. So they've been away all weekend, so they've been busy. So hopefully I'll get them this week to finish the rest of the fencing off and what have you. But there you go. And I've even got me little taxi rank in. See, it says taxi on there. And I've got some more parking bits to do. If you have a look on here, let me back it up a bit. I've got the disabled sign and a couple of parking bays. which will go into various slots there, and then I've got to sort of mark out the parking bays then, innit? But that's where we're up to on the Tuesday. Okay, so Wednesday there'll be well, end of Wednesday should be some bit more dramatic changes going on. Okay guys, back in a bit. Right guys, apologies for not keeping you up to date. Since the last clip nearly a week went by, this is now the following Monday where I started all this. Half the parts have arrived and the other half haven't, so I'm still waiting on West Hill Wagon Works, and there's another big component coming at the end of the month, but I haven't created that area yet. So what you're looking at now is, I would say, 98% nearly finished at this end, on the car park end. Now the little components I was waiting for will start here and we'll work our way down slowly, yeah, with these little steps. Yes, I've got a paint glue mark on there, but I can touch that up with a little bit of grey paint. I think that'd be the best to do. So that's another little job to do. As I said in the film, I didn't like the brick walling, so I've got now stone walling, and I've given it a black wash, and I've also created a pavement along the edge of the roadway. Okay, and you will also see these. Them are grids. If I can zoom in. Rain grids for the tarmac. And I got quite a few of them. But as you can see, I've, like I said, I've done the stone walling and give it a bit of a black wash. Obviously it's a bit more than it should have had there, but there you go, that's how it is. But you can see the little grids all the way down the roadway, yeah? Okay, that's the roadway done. Let me move forward a bit. Just bear with me, because we're on a tripod here. Sorry about that. Now, the ramp has been painted, the brick paint on it. I'm still waiting on the fencing on that. That's West Hill's problem at the moment. There's the little bike cover, and there's another set of steps there. Okay, and I've also fenced all the way along the front edge, as you can see, and I'm still waiting for some safety barriers to come along that edge there. Okay, moving on to the car park now. As you can see, I've done this paving around the edge. The entrance is in place, but I wouldn't say it's not glued down, but it's in place. Okay, and that's the taxi. I've created a little scenario there. Obviously the paper wants gluing a little bit there, but I thought that I'll just do this little post office thing here, because I've got a ramp. They can run the stuff up the ramp, can't they, with the cages, and the porter off the station platform is there, just in case there's a crate or whatever. But it looks pretty good. That'll do for me, that will. Right, moving on a little bit more. You can see more rain grids there, more paving, fencing. The car park has got cars in it with a spare taxi going round. There's also another pair of steps there, and I've put some foliage around the bottom of the fencing. You've got the Land Rover and the VW there parked in another bay. The coach is in there, because the day trippers and one thing and another, you know what they're like. Stations have always got a coach, haven't they? And the other thing I created, just over the top, just bear with me a moment while I move the tripod. There we go. If I can get in there. Now, if you remember back at Christmas time, I got a couple of bags of them stones. Well, they've come in handy, haven't they? And I was in the model shop Saturday afternoon. Yeah, Saturday afternoon. And he had a couple of them trees, which was ideal for that corner. I'd sort of just finished off a corner. And I've put the crossing back in. I've repaired all this fencing along here. And some of the paving, I repaired that. Because when I was lifting the roadway, you use a hairdryer with a scraper, and of course, as you can see, it darkens it there, so that needs repairing yet. But to lift this stuff, this tarmac, you need a hairdryer, okay? And you heat it up quite a bit. And as you can see on the yellow fencing, I've buckled the yellow fencing there, so again, that's all on order to replace that. So, and then I got to work on this area, then put some foliage or a small building in there, whatever it takes. And the piece of resistance, or whatever they call them, was this crazy building, which is steps and lifts. And as you can see, what I'll do, I'll put a picture up shortly of where I got this. And the centre span, you can get in 5 different lengths. It's not a fixed width, yeah? So you measure your platform, and as you can see, it goes edge to edge, and you measure the distance you've got. All the dimensions are in the order. And you pick and choose which size span you want. I think that's 140 millimeters. I think they do a 60, a 120 and 100. So if you've got a narrow section, there's no issues anyway. It does 5 different lengths, so you haven't got to worry about that. So when you order it, you make sure you measure up properly, and job's a good one. And as you can see, it's got the lift doors and everything with panels on and what have you, and it's up to you how you paint it. There is no definitive paint scheme. It depends on which area you're in. And behind this panel here, there's another set of doors, like underneath here, storage. So it's posable in all directions. But that's the colour I went with, which I thought was fairly suitable. And it's simple to put together, absolutely simple. The had pads painting it, seriously, getting it right. So if I move you back, so you get the overall view of the area. Now, I don't want to do any more to that apart from just little bits of safety fencing to finish off. The next thing is to create a pavement area for this here, and maybe a bus stop here. Okay, and I've still got all this here, the space. Well, most of this space here, I would say all that there, that's going to be taken up with the next building, which will be at the end of the month. And just out of point of interest, you know these little packets of paving slabs you get? Okay, these. All right. Well, they don't come in that anymore. To my surprise, I didn't know until I went to the model shop, and they come in a big type. So they should be better, and I think there's more more scope for different shapes, for different areas. All right, so there you go. And that was only £7 for all that little packet. £7 or less, depending on where you go. There. So, to complete this update, give you the overall view, and then I will give you a short snippet of what's to come, okay, which is the next project. And like I said, that end is virtually done now. I don't want to, you can overdo it, you know, and I thought that's quite good to me. The car park and that bridge. I think that's turned out quite well. At the end of the day, I'm not a landscaper, am I? So let me turn you off and I'll put the picture up on the screen and I'll show you. Right, the first item you want to know about, where did I get the steps? So, these are the steps here, okay? Might get a bit fuzzy on the camera, it doesn't look too good. But there you go. And you get a set of 3 in these steps, as you've seen on there. A set of 3, okay? And they come from, what's that, Flexgenics Limited? Something like that. They're on eBay if you type it in. All right. Yeah, they're on eBay then. So the next one I need to show you is this one. Again, that's on eBay. And this is the footbridge I was demonstrating to you just. Okay, which I think is quite reasonable for a 3D print, $22.95. And if I scroll down on the pictures here, there's your different lengths there. Okay, so it's in the description which length you want. Okay, and like I said, mine there were that track. As you can see, the difference in the lengths. So you got plenty of scope. There's a very small one there, and it goes through, doesn't it? Quite a way. Okay. And the next one I need to show you is what's to come. So that's oh yeah, that goes under Morris 3D. Okay, there, Morris 3D. All right, that's where you can get that footbridge from. All right, so the next one, bear with me, and this is what's to come. Okay, and I'll show you this version. As soon as you see it, you'll think, wow, well, I did. As soon as I saw it, I thought, I've got to have that. That was a must. But that's the office building it's coming for my little secretary. As you've seen. And I'll tell you a quiet little thing. I got me Backman businessmen here. You can get them. I paid, I don't know, 12, 13 quid for them, which will go, them are the figures that will go inside the office block. And then I got my secretary to go with it. Now, the crazy part about it, this is not cheap either. It's about a tenner, I think. The crazy part about this building is it comes with the interior, the desks, chairs, all that type of thing. And when you build it, if you download it, PDF files, go into the file of files, go in there and you can download the PDF files, and it shows you how to construct it, but it also tells you where to place the office furniture. And I'm sure you could see it just there up against the glass, bits and bobs, glass, all that, you know, chairs, benches. Well, that's in the kit, apparently, from what I understand. And I got it from Lipperbahn Lippy or something. It's in Germany anyway, right? Now, the actual recommended retail prices are 100 euros, as you can see. But I got it for 67 euros, and that's the export price. So you've saved quite a bit there. Okay. So there you go. That's the building. All right, guys. So that's what we got to look forward to. Another big glass building. Finger marks everywhere. I bleeding hope not. So, without further ado, I think we'll bring this film to an end and call it a day. And if anybody's interested, I'm going to the Stafford exhibition Sunday. I'll be there Sunday, okay? So what I did, I saw my ass when I saw the nominations and what have you, and that's why I don't want to go to Getz or anywhere, but I've been persuaded to go to Stafford. And if you come and see me, I'll tell you why. Most people I've spoken to mostly agree with me in one way or another. Anyway, that's politics. Forget it. I'll do my own thing. That's it. Don't worry about anybody else. Just do my own thing, which I'm doing. All right? But as you can see on the layout, that's supposed to be HO, all this. Well, it doesn't look out of place to me, I'll tell you. All right, guys. So, next time you see me, we'll have the office building here. And we'll have a look, see if we can do it on camera or pre-build it. We'll have to just wait and see on that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye for now.